What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Two in the Teal podcast. I'm Ethan.
I'm Marcus. Thanks for riding with us. We're going to be here with you all season long. A lot of tears, a lot of happy times. Give us a like and subscribe.
Let's freaking go.
Yo.
Hey, good evening, Coach. Coach, how we doing?
Hey, we're okay, Ethan. GM, I might call you. GM,
Yeah,
Ethan.
yeah.
We're okay. Slightly losing my mind at what we're going to be doing moving forward as an organization, but I'm doing okay. How are you, sir? Coach, GM.
General manager, yeah. I'm cooking up some trades right now. I'll share what I've got in the works here in a little bit.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. I was lucky enough to be at that Monday Night Football game. Joe was gracious enough to come on and talk me through that one.
Shout out you, Joe.
Shout out, Joe. Listen to me spew some ugly things about the national media. I understand people. I don't think the Jaguars have earned the right to be trusted at the moment. Like, if I hear somebody go like, I wouldn't be surprised if the Jags end up not in the playoffs, I don't really take offense to that.
Yeah,
and I thought,
that's fair.
And I thought Sunday was a good example of it. Looking back on it, Marcus, you and I were both there. It made our in-person attendance record take a little bit of a hit. I don't like that notch in the L column. It was Natalie's first loss. She's 5-1.
Which is crazy.
It's pretty amazing. I think she's 5-1.
I wonder if we never should have talked about it before.
Right.
I'm not a superstitious man, but let me tell you, there's some things going on in my life lately where I'm starting to become more and more aware of, hey, this might be real. These superstitions, they might be real.
So you're a little stitious.
I'm slightly, partially stitious at the moment, yes.
Yeah. Hey, is that a new hoodie?
Yes, it is. My mom got it for me for my birthday, so I figured
really good. I
figured I'd rock it on the episode today because it's starting to cool down a little bit here in Jacksonville. So, but yeah, it's super comfortable. So I'll be wearing this once we get to a game when it cools down.
Fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
okay,
yeah.
I like it. It looks really great, man.
Thanks, man.
For sure.
Did you change something about your face? Looks different. Your eyes?
Oh, are you referring to these?
Yeah, I think I might be.
The pit vipers, Marcus,
pretty awesome.
I bring out the pit vipers on very rare occasions, and one of those occasions is that I'm manifesting. And,
nice.
There's nothing like manifesting in a pair of pit vipers. And pit vipers, Chance Russell taught me this. I don't know if you remember Chance from high school. Shout out Chance. He taught me that the pit vipers make many things possible. They open many doors in life. And so what I'm doing here is I'm kicking down the customs and immigration door to London, and I'm saying the Jaguars are here.
Yeah.
And this is our country.
We are London.
It's a full circle moment. A little U.S. history. I don't know if you know this, but we used to be colonies of the British Empire, right?
This is true.
Right, so many of you might not have known this, but it originally started as 13 colonies of the British Empire.
Right.
There was this thing called a Revolutionary War, and a few years later, some skips, some hops, some jumps, a general in the American military named Andrew Jackson. He basically ravaged the state of Florida without any consent from the United States government. So basically what he was doing is just going on military campaigns against, it was a lot of the Seminole Indians, right, like made his way through Florida, and then the Spanish. So the United States was wanting to buy Florida from the Spanish. Andrew Jackson messed up Florida so badly, like just raided to such a savage level that they said, oh my gosh, here, you can just have it.
So like there was no... You mean like he went in and there was like no market for the United States to like buy it?
Right. The Spaniards didn't want to give it to because it's nice. It's the beach.
Yeah.
It's like it's
right.
good for the sailing and all that. And he basically just made them go, okay, fine, here you can have it. And the guy I just mentioned, what's his last name? Andrew
Jackson.
So the Jacksonville Jaguars, Marcus, I don't know if you know this, but so it's named after Andrew Jackson. It was
sure.
It was a gentleman. There's a bridge in St. Augustine called the Isaiah D. Hart Bridge. So he was one of the people who originally settled here, and he and some guys got together and they said, wow, this place is awesome. We're going to name it after General Andrew Jackson. We're going to call it Jacksonville. And full circle moment. The Jacksonville Jaguars now own London. London is in the British is in the British Empire, for those who don't know. And so full circle moment there. That's just fun history. We're conquering our previous conquerors. Isn't that awesome?
Dude, you're awesome, dude. I don't know how you come up with these things sometimes, Ian, but man, you are a legend. Yeah, it's our place, man. London is ours. Our fans are there. You know, I think that we probably have the biggest fan base there because of all the games we've played there. I mean,
correct.
That's our home away from home.
Correct.
So
it is. So anyway, where was I going with that? Oh, so the Seahawks game.
Yeah.
So anyway, you know, Marcus, we were both there. You had some takeaways, and I love hearing your takeaways from these games, especially after a loss.
I sure did. I mean, I definitely get more information when I watch the game on TV.
For sure.
Because there's less emotion and the crowd kind of gets in the way. So, but what I really took away was Seattle had our game plan figured out from the start. From the first snap and the first couple drives, I mean, it was pretty much clear that we weren't going to win that game. And you could feel it in the environment. Don't you agree, Ethan? Like sometimes, you know, like you got a comeback coming. It never felt like anybody was confident that they were going to come back and win that game. I mean, we were having trouble getting going on offense. Our run game wasn't playing as well as normal, which is a huge part of taking some pressure off of T-Law.
Exactly.
You know, they just blitzed all game, it looked like. I mean, they had linebackers in Trevor's face all game long. And what's something that we found out? Trevor, not very good under pressure.
Yeah.
Doesn't throw the ball well on the run. For the most part. I mean, he's certainly shown glimpses where it's like, okay, this guy is Baker Mayfield level talent, but I mean, when you just pressure T-Law that much and there's nothing that we're doing to stop it, we just couldn't get the ball moving the right way. I mean, they took the lead and they held on to it and we didn't have a chance. So what's scary about that is, does the rest of the league know how to manage the game and manipulate it so that they can take advantage of us on offense? I mean, I think that Trevor overall played a good game, and man, we got to get these drops down, man. We got to figure it out. And I know you, GM, are cooking up something big for the before the trade deadline. We need something, man. I mean, big time, bro.
I now that I've you're so right, by the way. Being at the game, I like to think I'm like a pretty fair, objective person when I watch Jaguar football games. As soon as I'm in that stadium, I am screaming horrible things, and I am as, you know, cutthroat a fan as it gets. I mean, every emotion takes over, and I lose all objectivity. So I did have to come back home, dial it down, watch the, you know, highlights and everything again, and two takeaways. One, we might have been a little tired from that Monday night game.
Sure. I hate to think about that, but
I was tired from the Monday night game.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. I just screamed. I didn't even have to run a route or anything. I was tired. It was biggest regular season win since that Week 18 against the Titans when we won the division in Doug Peterson's first year. So we looked tired. We looked a little beat up. And then I also can we just tip our cap to the Seahawks and say,
I can.
Wow, your D-line and your linebackers came to play.
Yeah,
wow.
Man, they just played better.
They just won
every bit
their
of it,
reps, man. They won their reps, and
special teams, offense, defense, they beat us fair and square, man.
Yeah. And so the defense played well, by the way. They gave up 20.
They did play pretty well.
So it felt not as close as the score was, 20-12. It felt like a bigger margin of victory than that. So I would say this. If before the season started you told me, hey, that 49ers, Chiefs, Seahawks, Rams run, if you came out of that 2-2, I'd say, nice.
Yeah,
we won 2 of those games. Right on, man.
Dude, we're way ahead of schedule.
So we're ahead of schedule. So 4-2, you don't want to freak out about 4-2. I'm feeling good.
I'm fine. Should be 5-1.
We should be 5-1. That was the first game where we were defeated.
Beaten. Yeah, absolutely.
The Bengals did not beat us. They won, but they didn't beat us.
I don't want to say the refs did, but the refs did.
The game should have ended on that 4th and 5 with Travis Hunter pass breakup.
Yeah.
And even the Seahawks game, I go, so Cam Little, I think this London trip's going to be good for him. Clear your head, man. Get with the guys. He's going to make his kicks. I'm not worried about it. That's called manifestation. And with the Pit Vipers on.
Yep.
And so even with all that, we are a offsides by Travis Hunter, which I'm just going to chalk that up to will never happen again.
I don't know what happened though, because I watched it and
the ref. Did you look down, you look to the right, and you go, I'm lined up over the ball, and you take a step back.
Isn't that the point of checking with the ref though? Because they're supposed to tell you to back up.
Maybe
the ref doesn't just go, yeah, you're good. Like that's the point of checking with the ref, is because it's really difficult to look down the line and be like, do I have the right angle on this? Or
yeah.
So I don't really know. I don't know.
But
I don't know, man.
Marcus, he's been playing football his whole life. He's been playing receiver for many, many years. I think he should be able to look down, look over, and go, I'm lined up offsides.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. But
so, what
I don't know is
never going to happen again.
Right, that's fair.
And it wiped off a Brian Thomas Jr. touchdown that robbed Brian Thomas of his he's back game.
Which was a bad ball, by the way.
It was a terrible.
It was
throw.
a lucky.
Terrible
it was a
throw.
lucky.
Very lucky.
Yeah.
But it was a great play by Brian. It was a bad throw by Trevor, but it was a great play by Brian. And so instead of Brian Thomas having 150 yards, 2 touchdowns, he had his 90-something yards, 1 touchdown, still a good game. So I thought that Travis Hunter offsides was pretty disappointing to see because it really could have changed the narrative. So again, all that, 33 pressures we gave up, 7 sacks we gave up, and we lost by 8. And we lost by 8 because of 1 or 2 plays here and there. And that's how most teams lose. 1 and 2 plays here and there.
Yeah.
And so I really don't, I just, hey, tip the cap. Seahawks, great game.
Yeah, great game, absolutely. I mean, they had a good game plan. They had our number on defense. They beat us up good, man. And, I respect them a lot more than I did going into the game on Sunday.
Yeah.
But I have to bring one thing to light, man. And it was on the drive that was our potential comeback drive to go down and tie the game up. And it's 3rd down. And, we know Trevor's been struggling with throwing the ball here and there, but he throws a great pass. Yeah. And BTJ, man, he just dropped it for a 1st down and to keep the momentum going, to go get that ball in the end zone.
Over the middle, yeah.
Yeah, it was an over-the-middle pass, and I understand that, hospital ball and, get the ball down and let the guy kind of fall into it. I'm on board for that 100%. Trevor throws him high all the time. But with the game on the line, you got to make that grab, right? I mean, Brenton Strange makes that grab.
And Brenton Strange is hurt, by the way.
I know.
I
know.
I'm saying that's Brenton Strange puts his body on the line, and he's out for 4 weeks. And
how did he didn't get hurt putting his body on the line?
Somebody. But my thing with Brian Thomas is I've just arrived at, if you watch that Cowboys documentary, The Gambler and His Cowboys, great show. Michael Irvin was I will go over the middle and I will take the licking from the safety. Brian Thomas is not Michael Irvin or one of these guys that's like, give me your best shot. Brian Thomas is I'm not getting clocked for 12 yards. I'm not getting out for the season for 12 yards. Trevor needs to figure that out and go, great, so how do I throw the ball so that he doesn't get destroyed by this safety on that play? Now, another thing with Brian Thomas is I would say this isn't Ed Reed and Cam Chancellor flying in to decleat you. They're going to get a flag for that. They can't do that anymore. So it's on both of these guys where I'd say, Brian, I understand because in the preseason, Trevor did throw him a hospital ball. And then Trevor, how you need to adapt to that and say, I need to throw him into the ground and just take these 9 yards. He's not going to take off and run with it. Just take the 1st down. Trevor's throwing it, trying to hit him in stride up here and adapt to it. He's not catching these balls. Throw it to his body and let him fall to the ground with it and take your 1st down.
Yeah, and obviously that hasn't changed over the past 5 weeks.
It's been 5 weeks of the same drops. It's at the
this
same play
point,
every time that he drops.
I mean, I'm wondering on those kind of crossing routes, do you take BTJ and stick him out and have him go run a go and then have somebody else run the crossing routes.
Parker
I don't know,
Washington
man. All
or
I know is it's not
Diami,
working.
and let them fall to the ground with it because Brian, maybe he's just got too big a head of steam, and like it's hard to stop. And I don't know.
Can I
like
tell you
this
something?
idea.
I got to tell you something, Nate. Let me tell you something. I'm going to say it right now. If I am a wide receiver in Jacksonville and I'm getting paid, let's just say, I'll lowball it. I'm getting paid $500,000 a year to catch a ball.
It's a lot of money. Yeah.
I know. I am going to not be afraid of getting hit. If I get hurt making that money and for the Jaguars, my number one priority is catching that ball. I get it. They're trying to make sure that they have the longevity of their career. But as a fan, when you see that happen and you know your wide receivers are scared of getting hit, it makes you just wish you had a guy on your team like DK Metcalf.
Michael Irvin, like these guys that just like, give me your best shot, dude. I guess I'd also say Brian's not the biggest dude. I mean, he's
not.
He can bench and squat more than me, obviously. But
for sure.
But,
me too.
Like, hey, now, no, I'm just kidding. And
no. I mean, hey, you made a good point. All right, I'm just agreeing with you.
6'4", 240. I mean, Brian is going like, no, I'm not. And I kind of. Trevor needs to adapt to it. That's my final take on these drops. Is that it's the same drop every week.
Yeah.
It's over the middle. Every single time getting labeled as potential hospital ball because he's throwing it over the middle right here where he has to reach for it and he's leaving him wide open to get clocked.
Yeah.
Trevor needs to adapt.
I agree with you. I do. I mean, we have to make a change because Trevor, to be completely honest, in my opinion, I don't know if he has the skill to put that ball down low.
Yeah.
In those times.
On the field.
I don't think he has that kind of Tom Brady cycle where
Aaron
he's
Rodgers,
like,
Matt Stafford,
okay,
right? Like,
my guy over here is running a crossing route for this first down. I think I'm going to have him. I've got another guy that I can check down to running like a five curl or something, And so I don't think he's actually considering, let me put the ball in a position to keep him safe before he throws it. He's just focused on getting the ball in the general area.
Yes.
And so what do? Do you change quarterbacks? We can't. You put a different guy there that's going to catch the ball. A guy who probably has to make a name for himself, perhaps.
I think Coach is going to adjust to this and say,
we have to.
Clearly these balls, and if I had to guess, I've not played 5 seconds of quarterback in my life in any serious manner.
Same.
If I had to guess, Trevor, his whole life has been taught these over-the-middle crossing routes, you hit them in stride about right here.
Yeah.
And at Clemson, T. Higgins, and all those guys would take it to the house. In high school, where he won like 3 state championships, his guys were taking it and taking it to the house. And in the NFL, you can't do that. I mean, you can do it, but again, a Brady would say, that's not working. You need to hit him right here and protect your receiver and let him fall and get the first down. Don't take the home run.
Yeah. Fractionate it to the end zone.
I don't think Trevor has that level of processing yet to think in real time and say, hit him in the chest, let him fall down. No, he's going to just muscle memory, sling that thing. And so offense is, we probably need another draft, get some more O-linemen in here. The left tackle, Walker Little, this regime did not pay him. Anton Harrison, they didn't draft him. They overhauled the O-line, and if I had to guess, they're going to overhaul it again. But that's every team. Doesn't every team need a better O-line, really?
Absolutely.
Isn't every single team in the NFL sitting there going like, man, we need to take a look at left tackle? I mean, everyone...
Yeah, man. And, our offensive line so far this year, in my opinion, this was their first just like atrocious kind of game where, we weren't ready for the Seahawks game plan.
No.
The offensive line wasn't picking up the blitzes correctly. Trevor wasn't seeing the blitzes right way. We didn't have the package put together to do it. And let me tell you, man, we felt the hurt of missing Brenton Strange in those moments, man. Trevor didn't even have time. We know how slow he is getting through his progressions.
Right.
He never even had a second to get through them, man. So it was a tough defeat, dude. But we keep moving forward, man. We're 4-2, Ethan. We're 4-2.
I'll take it.
We never would have thought.
Yeah. Sorry, Natalie's informing me that the chicken is sticking and burning, and I said I'll handle it. It's fine. And so defense played pretty solid. For Devin Lloyd going out, defense played well. They gave up 20 points, and I think I saw 44% of their yards came on 2 plays.
Yeah, they had a couple
big plays. It was that long
plays.
one to Jackson, Smith, and Jigba that happened right in front of me.
Yeah.
Greg Newsome, not worried about it. He'll be fine. Just okay. Jackson Smith and Jigba ran a beautiful route, and he beat our guy. And our pass rush didn't get there in time. No problem.
Shocker.
They still only scored 20 points. Like, I'm not gonna.
Defense is no.
This.
Ethan, the defense is not the in question in my opinion. Like, the defenses looked sound. They played pretty damn good. I mean, I really still fully respect the defense.
Yeah.
It's the offense and the special teams right now that's got me concerned.
Right. Yeah. So, we'll put a bow on that game. Chalk it up to we might have been a little tired from Monday night. Again, if we were to go 2-2 in the 49er Chief Seahawk Ram stretch, let's go with me. Let me, as the general manager of the Jacksonville Jaguars, let me give you some moves that I'm looking at here.
We got some cap space right now, don't we?
So, yeah, and we're lucky to have 87 million draft picks in this upcoming draft. I think it's something like that. It might be 86 million, but 87 million, I think, something like that.
Yeah, it's up. I think you're in the right ballpark.
So who's going to be the sellers? The sellers are going to be these Dolphins.
Hang on.
Sorry,
Wait.
Bobby.
Stand by.
Bobby.
Stand by.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Stand by.
You're back.
We glitched. We had a little bit of a lag spike there, but can you start? So last I heard was we have 87 million draft picks. Can you carry on from there? Thanks.
Right. So we have 500,000 million draft picks, and we're going to be looking at who's selling. The Miami Dolphins. Shout out Bobby. Love you, Bobby. But
shout out Bobby. Love you,
dude. He knows it might not quite be their year. Raiders. Giants, if Jackson Dart doesn't, lift them out from this. The Dolphins have a herd of pass rushers. Jalen Phillips, Bradley Chubb. They drafted another guy. The New York Giants have Thibodeau, Brian Burns, and they just drafted Abdul Carter. And they have a couple D linemen. The Raiders, I don't think Max Crosby is in the mix, but
Ethan,
how
if
good
we
would he
could
look
get
in
a
the
guy,
teal?
I would buy the jersey tonight.
Yeah.
If
no,
we
how
could
good would
get,
he look in the teal?
oh my gosh, if we could get a guy like that, man.
Yeah.
Or did you see that clip I sent you of Hutchinson?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, they play with such fantastic leverage. I mean,
ferocity and
I am such a defensive lineman, dude. I mean, I still to this day, when I'm watching a game live, and I'm sorry I'm cutting you off. When I watch a game live, Ethan, during the commercial breaks, I rewind and I watch the D line because I want to see their reps, dude. If we could get a guy like that, it would change so much.
Oh yeah. So I'm looking at a couple of these D linemen and pass rushers. Corner, I don't think they're really going to look at DB. They've got that rookie coming back, Caleb Ransaw, next year. I don't think they're in love with Andrew Wingard. That's based on nothing. That's just me guessing. That's just me saying I'm not necessarily in love with him. But man, he's a dog. So and he is so Duval. But
I thought he's played okay.
I'm just thinking like corner. I think they're set. It's safety that would be the only thing they're looking at. Maybe that's just because Eric Murray might get hurt. Like the rookie's out, so maybe they look at a safety. But I don't think I'm sorry. As the GM, I don't think I'm going to be looking to trade away valuable draft capital for a safety. I'll just pick one up in next year's draft. And then offensive-wise, I just don't know if anybody's going to be selling starting caliber offensive linemen. I have a hard time believing that that's going to happen. But one thing I do want to touch on really fast is Travis Hunter. Marcus, he looks so good at defensive back. I watched him. He clamps people. You want to know why he look? I know he's doing well at defensive back because I haven't heard anything about him and his defensive back reps. If he gave up a play, we'd hear about it.
He's playing great, man. Like,
and then
anybody who's saying he's not, I mean, I just wholeheartedly disagree. You're not watching the games.
Yeah, and Deion Sanders said before the draft, for whichever coach drafts him, and here's how it's going to go. You're going to be sitting there and you're going to be going, well, he's our best corner, and these are some crucial drives we got coming up. Oh, crap. He's also probably our best receiver, and these are some crucial drives coming up. So, in theory, a good problem to have. If it was up to me, I would rather have a really good corner and a really good wide receiver. He frees up a spot on the roster, but he's not playing enough. I need to see him more. And Deion has said this. I heard this from Skip Bayless, who's friends with Deion Sanders, and he said, if you don't play Travis enough, he will kind of detach a little bit. He'll get bored. So Travis, this was an insane thing tweeted by Skip Bayless, but he said why it was wrong for Travis Hunter to get baptized the morning before the game. He said he's already seeing the signs of his mind's elsewhere. He didn't wake up going, oh yeah, it's game day. He woke up saying it's time to get baptized, which I love it. Sunday, the Lord's Day. I don't have a problem with it. But Marcus, I just looked up on YouTube. He just posted a YouTube video showing us his new streaming setup, gaming streaming setup. It's just these little things that I'm going like, I need him playing more. I don't want him getting bored. I need him going like, hey, Travis, you're playing 80% of the defensive snaps this weekend and 80% of the offensive snaps. Let's see it. I'm complaining that he's too good at both of them, by the way. This isn't like a he's not playing well. It's a he's too good at both of them, and I'm starting to get frustrated that he's not playing a lot more of both. Thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, you just brought that to attention. I never even thought about it. I mean, really, really good point, man. I did watch his and he had an interview. I don't know if it was post game or if it was just this week at some time, and he did talk about how, you know, he didn't say anything alarming at all. Like, no. They were asking him about his involvement on the team, and he said, you know, I just got to keep playing my game. He was talking about how the coaches have some things that they're crafting up for him, right, and that, you know, the opportunities will come to him. Like, the game comes to him is essentially what he said. And so I don't know if we're losing him yet, but I think you're absolutely right. We will lose him if we don't give him more opportunities. Like, he should be playing 80%. Let's say it's 40-40, both sides, but he needs to get in the game more, absolutely, man.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm like, if we're struggling offensively, take him out on defense and stick him 100% on offense, right?
Yeah.
Or
it's really hard thing to balance when you think about it. It's
like, gotta be.
Oh my God, you saw Greg Newsome get torched, and you just go, shoot, do we need to have Travis Hunter out there doing that? And then you see BT not catching the football, and you go, shoot, do we need to get Travis Hunter out there? It's a really interesting thing that I'm going to end on this because we need to wrap up here. But Liam Cohen, I've complained about the beat reporter questions here in America, Marcus.
Yeah.
You know, so Liam Cohen's first press conference in London, one, I'm a sucker for British accents. I think they're so charming. Being in London was one of the best times of my life. I love British accents.
Nice.
First question was, Coach, how are you personally enjoying doing this balance for Travis Hunter? How are you doing navigating playing the both sides of the ball, whatever? First question right out the gate from this British reporter, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, American reporter would have been like, hey, Coach, what would a win do for this team?
It's a great question.
No,
it's a great question.
Coach, tell me about the balance of doing this Travis Hunter offense-defense thing. Another reporter did ask him, like, what's something you learned from Sean McVay that surprised you now that you learned it? Like, what's something that you're like, wow, I'm really glad I learned this from Sean McVay? And that was a really interesting one. He said it was actually physically drawing his passing routes, being assigned to that. So anyway, I just want to shout out the British media. Love them.
Dude, I mean, those are questions you wish you got here in the United States.
Yeah.
I'd be like, nice. I don't even listen, dude.
No,
I don't
Liam
even listen.
Waxes poetically, by the way. He will go off for 3 minutes on something.
Yeah. I don't even listen because I just know that it's so superficial and the questions are so boring, and it's stuff I already can guess that they're going to say, like, yeah, we lost, but we're scheming together a new game plan.
Exactly.
Duh.
What would a win do for this team coming off a loss?
Yeah.
It'd be really good, is what it is. I mean, what?
What do you think, dude? But I've got one more thing before we close out.
Yeah, hit me.
I am really, really in need of a veteran wide receiver in this group.
Yeah, veteran. Keyword veteran.
Like someone with some experience in this league that can get these guys up to speed, that can be like a big role model for everybody. You know, we've got some young guys. I mean, who's the most senior? Parker Washington? De'Ami Brown. And like how involved is De'Ami Brown? Not much.
So
I need
I
need a wide receiver one, Ethan. I need a wide receiver one. Even if he's not wide receiver one, let's say he's wide receiver two, he falls behind BTJ. Fine. I just need a dog, like a certified dog in this wide receiver crew, man.
That's a really beautiful point, because what did they do on the offensive line? They brought in veterans, and even they're not, the steel curtain or whatever, but the offensive line play from last year to this year, even with the Seahawks game, is night and day. I mean, It's unbelievable. Going from like 31 to 17 ranked offensive line, oh my God, it's night and day. Corner, Gordon Lewis and Eric Murray coming in for the defensive backs to be those father figures, role models. This is how you go to work. I think Devin Lloyd had Foye.
Yeah.
D-line, Eric Armstead comes in. Let me show you the way. Wide receiver was kind of that one spot, and running back, but running back is just, here's the ball, now go run.
It's one guy.
But wide receiver is kind of that one role where I could go for a, like, I don't even know, like Tyler Lockett. Like, one of these guys to just show them, like, I've won a Super Bowl, this is what it takes to be great.
Is it possible, GM, to in this time where we've got the free space and everybody's taking to Twitter saying we're crafting something big up, something's cooking
Coach,
in Jacksonville?
I'm working on something, Coach, because it's not even necessarily that these guys are bad per se. It's also that you got to prep for the injuries, because the injuries are going to happen. That's another thing. But yeah, man, no, I'm cooking. Don't worry. General manager's cooking.
I can't wait to see it, and if we do nothing, I will be disappointed.
All right, well, I'll do my best.
Thanks.
I'm gonna go hit the phones now. So anyway, cool. Great chat. Sweet dreams, everybody. Go Jags.
Yeah, go
bro.
Jags. We'll get them on. We'll get them on Sunday morning, man. It'll be sick. In it. All right. Bye, everybody.
Peace out. Bye.
Peace.